Hold on. I think I set it up right. Hold on. Yeah, I set it up right. And that's being shot out of a charisma cannon right there.
A Riz.
That's a Riz cannon. Nick Cannon, Riz cannon.
Yeah,
Right?
that's what we need.
I'm sure we'll talk about the word Riz because of the recent development with the English language. I don't know how I feel about it. Hey guys, welcome to Cold Hands, Warm Hearts. Riz-a-dish. You need to speak up.
Do you know what I'm queen of? I'm queen.
Oh gosh, I could have said so many terrible things right there.
I'm queen of a placating laugh, a patronizing. I do. I did it yesterday in a meeting we were both in, I realized. And nobody commented on it, but I noticed it pretty quickly after I did it and I was embarrassed.
Do you know who doesn't do that? And when you do it, looks at you like you're a crazy person?
You do.
Everybody, but also Germans.
What?
Germans don't do that.
No.
It's not a Deutsch thing to do.
They don't feel the need to fill the silence.
No, they
I do.
They let you sit with your awkwardness.
I could learn a few things.
This is your punishment for the things that you said. You look like a stupid idiot.
Silence. Silence is Colton.
Silence is Colton. And this is silence for you. Dead air. Hey guys, welcome to Cold Hands, Warm Hearts. I'm Brandon Burwell. I'm one half of the Cold Hands, Warm Hearts podcasting duo.
Hi guys, I'm Ashley Engel. I'm the other half. Welcome to episode 79.
79.
I was born in 79.
79 would be no in German.
9.
9, right?
Yeah.
You can ask Dennis.
I like that I was born in the 70s. And honestly,
Okay,
it is to the point now where you know when you're filling out online forms,
Nope.
and you have to type in your
I don't. Oh man, dude, I've gotten to the point where you got to scroll down and it's just
so fun. It's awful.
like the showcase showdown on The Price is Right.
It is. It's the worst.
And when I look in the mirror, all I see is Bob Barker.
Yeah.
I'm getting
Taunting
there.
me.
Taunting me. Mm-hmm. Okay, here you go. How long do you have to sit with this wheel spinning before you hit 1982?
Try 79.
Oh my gosh.
But it's to the point now where people, people in generations younger than I, who hear that I was.
So most everybody.
Yeah. So people who hear that I was born in the 70s and just barely, okay, I'm November of 79. But people are like, what?
Don't at me.
Don't at me. Okay.
Well,
but I like it. I like being a child of the 70s.
But you're not a child of the 70s.
I'm a baby of the 70s.
Yeah.
Child of the 80s.
So I'm born in the 80s, but I would much more consider myself a child of the 90s.
Sure.
Just because those were more formative years.
I get it.
Right?
And honestly, I think those 2 decades
Pretty great.
were great.
Pretty great. And also, in a lot of ways, diametrically opposed.
Right.
Fashion.
Right.
You go from neon onesies,
Lots of hairspray.
singlets, hairspray,
Yeah.
Mo's.
Yeah.
You got leg warmers.
Depp.
You're coming off a disco and you're picking up pop, synthwave, all of this stuff. Here comes
Are
grunge.
you speaking English?
I'm yes. No, I'm just saying the 80s.
Yeah. And then you get to grunge and it's like no personal care products.
Bye hair metal.
Yeah.
You're out of here.
Yeah.
We're just gonna be sad.
Baggy,
Sad.
dirty,
Welcome to the baggy sad decade.
grungy.
Baggy sad decade.
But it was great, wasn't
But
it?
it was grungy, baggy, sad, great.
It was great.
Decade. 1990s, guys.
And then you go into the early.
The decade that gave us Kelly Kapowski, and that's all you need to know.
That's all you need to know, guys.
That's all you need to know.
And then you get into the early 2000s. That was a time for fashion.
The decade that gave us Fred Durst, and that's all you need to know.
Wallet chains.
The decade that gave us Juggalos. The decade that gave us Fred Durst and Chad Kroger.
And that's all you need
That's
to know.
all you need to know. Yeah, how can I hop in a time machine and go back to the Kelly Kapowski era?
Yeah.
I don't need Fred Durst. He's not my type.
So, what you been up to this week or weekend?
As mentioned before, made a brief but meaningful trip down to Texas, Fort Worth area, Aledo,
Fort
Texas.
Worth.
It's great. We didn't actually go into Fort Worth because we're three dads and tired.
Yeah.
Just tired.
Three tired dads.
Three tired dads is the worst sitcom because it's just us.
But it's real.
Well, pitching it to NBC because there's nothing better on there.
You guys ready for the realest of sitcoms?
You guys ready to
These
sit?
dads are tired.
You guys ready to sit on your couch and watch three fellas sit on their couch? And then the ad is just us leaning back to back with each other. Just three dads.
That takes too much effort.
Yeah, so let's stay on the couch.
Let's do it.
But went down there and ventured around Aledo. Cody, dear friend Cody, and dear friend
Cody.
Grady
Hi,
showed me
Grady.
around, squired me about town.
Yeah.
It was wonderful.
I love it.
Finished the night with jalapeno popper pizza.
Oh,
Still paying for it.
danger.
Danger. Peligroso. Peligroso.
Yeah, but delicious.
Delicious.
Worth it?
Delicioso
You
y
would say worth
peligroso. Worth it. Yeah. Oh, sure. Sure. Went down and did that. Spent the next day kind of just hanging out, puttering. You know, fiddle farting,
Piddling.
puttering. Oh, Peepaw's back there just piddling,
I
puttering.
saw that our girl, Reba, you know, the girl who saved your life.
Yeah,
the
well,
woman who saved your
the
life.
goddess who saved my life
Pulled you from an angry sea.
from an angry sea.
I saw that she released an Instagram
Go ahead.
series on Okie slang, and one of them was piddlin'.
Piddling.
And if there's anyone who knows Okie slang, it's Reba.
Reba is Okie slang.
She gets it.
She's wonderful.
She
and
said, there, little feller, quit piddling in the waves.
well, that means something different.
Let me help you out.
Quit. That's not okay. Don't presume to think that I'm making TT in the ocean. I have more respect for Mother Earth than that. I'm not going to go into the ocean and relieve. No, thank you. I'm not trying to froth these waves.
Piddling means something else.
It does. I'm not trying. It's not. What do you do?
Wow.
It's low tide now, and I'm just sitting here wet with urine. Right?
Which is how an Okie would pronounce that
I'm
word.
wet with urine. I can't go down to the general store. I'm wet with urine.
I'm yearning.
I'm yearning. Hey, let me tell you something. Hey, you're in trouble. Right? Not you're in trouble. Hey, you're in trouble.
I get it.
Hey. If you're American when you go into the bathroom and you're American when you come out of the bathroom, what are you when you're in the bathroom? European.
Such a terrible dad
It's a pretty great joke, and it's also
it's a tired dad joke is what it is.
It's a pretty tired dad joke, but you know what? You play the hits, and then isn't it funny that a dad joke tries to be clever like that and isn't clever, but a little kid joke like "Mama Mia, Papa Pia, Baby got a diarrhea" is not trying to be clever and somehow is funnier than a dad joke.
And I would venture to say it's funnier now.
Hey, spell I cup.
Funnier now than it was
It's-
in the 80s.
It's like a Bordeaux, aged,
Fine
aged
wine.
fine diarrhea wine.
Wow. Okay. So you guys had a good visit.
Fine Diarrhea Wine was downtown Julie Brown's broadcasting partner. She got fired early on.
After the first day.
Welcome back to the Top 40 Hits Countdown with downtown Julie Brown and Fine Diarrhea Wine. Counting down the hits 40 through 1. Pew, 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 pew.
It's going to be my goal in the new year. It's going to be on my vision board for us to just make it through one episode with you not talking about diarrhea. Is that too much to ask? I'm vision boarding it.
Oh, well.
And I'm going to hang it up in here so that you can see it daily.
What are the rules of vision boarding? If your vision board says that and my vision board counteracts it and says I'll never make it through an episode without referencing, right?
I'm not sure.
We're at a
I want to say they cancel out, but then what happens?
We're at
We
a
just continue the way that we're going, which means you win and I won't allow
We're
it.
at a karmic stalemate. There's a reason every single sporting event in history has ended in a tie because both teams prayed real hard against the others.
That's factual. It's facts.
And the great decider was like, I don't know. Patriots or Chiefs? Tie. That's why everybody who's ever gambled wins.
Yes.
Give me some luck. Yeah. So anyway, what I'm saying is,
I don't know.
If you are making a vision board and you look out the window and you see me peeking in from the bushes, like taking notes, I'm just making an anti-vision board. Oh my gosh. This is my spite board.
Just the exact opposite of everything I do.
Yours is just find some inner peace this year. Well,
Lose 20 pounds. Yours is gain 20 pounds.
it's just a picture of you that I've cut out just holding cakes and beautiful candies.
Wearing a fat suit.
just Sherman clumping.
Oh, man.
Man, that's a really funny like Craigslist ad to put out to be like $20 I'll make vision boards that counteract the people you hate's vision board. You want to catch these karmic hands? Hire me.
Honestly.
Gravy Jones. The the anti-vision board specialist. Gravy Jones, PhD, player hating degree. Who's ready to ruin someone's year?
Listen.
At least the first quarter.
Listen.
Oh.
You could probably start a legitimate business with that. I've been listening to a podcast called Scamfluencers, and the things that these people get away with, that's a scam that could work.
Because some lady she's going to go and she's going to have a cart full in Amazon of crystals and essential oils, and she's going to happen upon Gravy Jones spite boards, and she's going to say, worth a shot.
Well, it sounds like there's a voodoo component.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Only you're working with magazine pages and Elmer's glue.
Yeah,
Glitter pins.
It's kind of my side hustle. I'm normally I spend my days cutting out magazine. I don't actually take the hostages, but I cut out the letters and sell them for ransom
You're a
notes.
contractor.
I'm 1099. I'm an independent contractor, and then whenever I punch the clock at the end of the day doing that, my real passion starts.
Crafting.
Anti-vision boards.
I was wondering why there's so many scraps of paper around here.
It's what I do.
That's what I do. It's how I let off steam. Thanks for asking what I've been up to. I've been on dog watch.
Okay.
Dog watch.
Yeah.
Because on Saturday, we went up to Stillwater to spend the day with Jeff's parents and his extended family. And Jeff's mom had her friend Jessica come over. Hi, Jessica. She makes Christmas cookies, the most beautiful Christmas cookies you've ever seen. And she brings them.
I beg to differ.
Oh, are yours pretty great?
No, Miss D just gave me a beautiful plate of beautiful cookies.
Miss D gave
And don't you dare.
Eat them.
Do you recognize that tune?
No.
Me neither.
It's the cookie tune.
Sure. But I
Yeah.
just making sure that as we establish
everyone
the
knows,
beautiful candies and cookies.
And cookies. Yes, Miss D makes a phenomenal cookie. She puts her heart and soul into every one of them. That's why they're delicious. They're made with love.
Love.
But these cookies were also lovely, but they were unfinished when she brought them. Brought all the decorating supplies, the royal icing, the icing that hardens and gets shiny, sprinkles galore. And so we did cookies with Jeff's cousin's children. So the people who were there, Jeff's parents, Jeff's mother's sister,
Okay.
and her husband and her kids and their families.
It's a lot of people.
I know. And they each have a little girl who's 3.
Okay.
2 3-year-old little girls. They're darling, Emma and Everly. And it was such a joy to meet them and to be around little kids. I have not been around toddlers in quite some time.
Me neither.
And it's
By
great.
choice.
Stop.
By choice. No, by their choice.
Oh,
the thing
sure.
is a toddler.
They see and they run away.
Well, it's really funny that you say that
Yeah.
because the other morning I came out of the bedroom after sleeping at Cody's house,
Oh, yes. And he has little ones.
and she was not having me.
Oh, no.
She gave me some serious side eye. And then once she was comfortable, she gave me some front eye. And it was nonplussed.
Yeah.
is how I would describe this baby.
Yeah. Who is this man in
And
my house?
I found myself being like, in my head, like, I don't even care about impressing some baby.
But you did.
But the more that baby negged me,
Yeah.
I was like, I wanted to impress that baby.
You fought for her approval.
I did, and I
Never
lost.
got it.
I lost.
Still fighting. Tooth and nail.
Couldn't do it.
Well, they say
What is it that they say?
it takes a special person to make a baby smile. Did you do it?
No.
Not once.
You're not a special person, Brandon.
Okay. Anyway, so we decorated cookies with the two little girls, and then Hope and I got into it as well. We brought home.
You guys got into it?
We got
You and
into
Hope?
it. We probably brought home 20 cookies. They were beautiful, big, thick sugar cookies.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying all of this because we put them on the counter. Normally, we are very diligent.
Your dog got it, didn't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Royal icing.
Yeah.
All the food coloring, sprinkles, everything. I've been on dog watch, Brandon. It's Coco. I don't even know if Ellie got any, but Coco will counter surf. We've discussed this.
Yeah.
usually-
As will Leo.
Yes, and usually we're so careful, but we just set him down when we got in the house and whatever. Ate every crumb,
Of every cookie?
every
All of them.
cookie. Brandon, I'm saying like 20.
That's a lot of cookies.
We've been on dog watch.
Oh, now I get why you've been on dog watch.
Yeah, so far so good. I'm like, when will this work its way out? I'm like, will she go into a diabetic coma? I don't know how that affects animals. Like it was a whole lot of sugar.
That's a lot of sugar.
Anyway, guys, so far so good. Coco has a stomach of steel. I have shared on this podcast that she ate a massive chocolate Easter bunny, which about put me in the grave with worry
Yeah.
because chocolate's bad.
Yeah.
There's no chocolate in these cookies.
Okay.
Anyway, I can tell you're fascinated.
No, this is
with
riveting.
my story.
It's riveting. So
just want
wait a minute.
her to be okay.
So the dog,
but also,
so
I'm
the
angry
dog
with her.
ate the cookies.
Yeah,
Ate them,
right up.
guys.
You're the worst.
I
Anyway,
know.
so that's what I've
You
been
sound
doing
like Cody's
today.
baby.
You're the worst. I will not smile for
No,
you.
short.
On Friday night, I did something kind of fun. I went with the youth group.
Already lost me.
Stop it. They're my favorite people. They
Thanks.
make
Thanks.
babies smile.
Thanks.
They make babies smile. We went ice skating at Mitch Park, which is just up the road from your house.
It is. It's right.
Have we
it's-
talked about ice skating? Do
just
you
in
like it?
just in general.
Yeah. Do you like it?
I have not been in a number of years, but I remember liking it.
Really?
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah, you're not built for it.
Okay. But we have talked about how I'm a phenomenal roller skater. Terrible blader. Not terrible ice skater. I just don't like it. It's cold and it hurts.
I don't believe that you are a good roller skater.
And you've said that on the podcast.
And I still believe it.
It's false. I'm pretty
I know it's
good.
false. It's okay,
No,
so
your estimation.
you went from phenomenal to pretty good real fast.
Okay, but the way I said it indicates better than pretty good.
Did they give you a whistle
Where?
at the roller rink so that whenever the teenagers who were working wanted to take a break, you patrolled and policed the floor?
Brandon.
Because they gave me one as I was rolling around on my hard candy quads. Hard candy quads and cargo shorts.
Yeah.
Chubby boy.
Whistling.
Swinging my whistle.
Just whistling.
And they were like, stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it.
I'll
Those,
tell you, there's one thing people don't want to give you, and that's a whistle.
there's a lot of things people don't want to give me.
Okay. So I said I did something fun, and then I said I hate ice skating.
Yeah.
I had so much fun watching the youth group
Kids
ice
fall.
skate.
Oh.
But here's what the thing was. It was a fairly warm night, and this ice rink is outdoors in Oklahoma, right? They bring it in every year, set it up at the park,
Yeah.
not far from your house.
Thank you. Hey, stop directing people to exactly where I live.
You're right.
I don't need it.
You've had several
Redacted.
stalkers this year.
I have.
Okay.
Trying to build anti-vision boards from outside my house.
You find them in the bushes.
I'm gonna smile more in 24, and then it's just a picture of me frowning on the vision board, single tear rolling down my face.
Oh my God. Just find scraps of torn vision boards outside, anti-vision boards. Okay, so because it was a fairly warm night, the ice rink was kind of melty. There was a good 2 inches of water on the whole thing. So these kids went out there.
Slushy.
Within the first probably 15 minutes, 50% of them had fallen and were soaking wet.
Yeah, That's terrible.
soaking wet. And I thought, well, this is it. This is not, the next hour and a half. What are we going to do with these people? We'll go get them some hot chocolate and sit in the car.
Yes.
They skated the whole time.
Get
and
me-
had a blast.
Where's the Zamboni man? Bring
That's
out
what
the
I was
Zamboni.
wondering. I don't think they have one out there.
Well,
they have a high school kid who sweeps it with the broom.
I was about to say they have a high school kid with one of those big brooms that you clean a Lowe's with.
I don't even know if they have that. They kept moving cones around, orange cones. Like, don't come in this area. No one abided by it.
It's the Wild West.
It's the Wild West out there. But it was so much fun watching those kids. And here's what was great about it. It was surprising to me how much I ended up enjoying it. Because when we first got there, I thought, oh no, there's water on this ice. Mm-hmm. It actually was chilly, even though the ice was melty.
Yeah.
I was not adequately prepared for that.
Yeah.
It was super crowded. But it was great. It was very festive.
Everything you have described about your Friday night.
Yeah.
Not my Friday night.
Yeah.
Not what I need. Not what I want. Not what I'll do.
I thoroughly enjoyed watching the kids. They had so much fun. And Katie and I were there, and Caitlin. Hi, Katie and Caitlin, other fellow youth sponsors and youth pastor Katie. And Katie turned around to me and she goes, I'll tell you what I am. I am in a festive mood right now.
Okay.
They had Christmas music blaring. There were lights everywhere. It was really nice.
Okay.
I drank some hot cocoa.
Yeah.
Anyway, I do hate ice skating, and I didn't do it myself.
I can't get my head around whether you had fun or whether you hated it. I don't know.
I didn't skate, so I didn't hate.
It's a funny t-shirt to just wear out there.
Totally. Okay, one thing, I have not updated people in a long time on the bullfrog.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So the bullfrog is our hot tub that we got in the summer. It was too hot for the bullfrog.
It's not hot tub season.
No, but we still did it.
Yeah.
Couldn't help ourselves.
Yeah.
But we kept thinking, we cannot wait until it gets cold. We cannot wait until we can get out here, cold mornings, cold evenings. And the bullfrog had some issues, some maintenance issues. So we haven't been able to do that much.
What happened?
Well, I don't know. But a fella, came out the other day. Very nice fella. He wore headphones the whole time, though, which I found interesting, even while he was speaking to me. Big old headphones.
Like over ears?
Over ears.
Huh.
I don't know. Maybe he's one of those people that just needs a soundtrack to his life.
Maybe he has sensory issues.
He could. That could be it. He was very kind, very knowledgeable. Anyway, they ended up having to rebuild the entire interior of the bullfrog.
Oh gosh.
The whole thing. It was under warranty.
That's good.
Though. So we've been able to enjoy that lately, and it's been delightful. You got to come over.
Okay.
Got to come over.
I'll come over. I'll sit in the bullfrog with giant over-ear headphones on so you can't talk to me.
Okay.
And I'll just soak these bones.
Sounds great.
I'll roast.
Sounds great.
Turn it up.
Yeah.
Dice some carrots up in here with me.
But now we're back in business.
Yeah.
Because we got some chilly mornings coming.
It's been the last couple days.
20s.
25.
I know. I got some new mittens at the North Face.
Man, a mitten is so inconvenient.
It is, but they're so
It's
cozy.
the only thing that keeps
The Renaud's at bay.
it does because there's strength in numbers. Keep your digits all in the same pouch.
It's true.
Everybody's cuddled up in the cave. Everybody, close off and snuggle.
Snuggled.
It's like when you see people in movies that are like stranded in a cave. They're like, we gotta get nude.
Body heat.
We gotta get nude and get in a sleeping bag. I got just a bunch of nude fingies.
Honestly, has
Snuggling
that
in
been
the bear
dispelled?
cave.
Has that been dispelled?
To me, it just seems like a really convenient lie that creeps tell.
That's what I'm saying. I don't see why. And
Guys.
everyone knows.
Guys,
Can we-
I don't want to do it either. It sounds just as terrible to me as it does to you, but we're gonna die if we don't.
That's not true.
Close off, boys.
That's not true. That's not true.
Buns to buns.
Oh my gosh. I don't know, guys. If you know the facts behind that, let us know, because
If you've ever been stranded in a cave,
and not gotten nude with your fellow travelers.
if you've ever been
to preserve your lives.
stranded on a hike with Gravy Jones,
Yeah.
and he told you that it was time to disrobe, did you?
No one's gonna cop to that.
No, because the thing is, once you sleep unclad in a sleeping bag in a cave with Gravy Jones, there's no coming back from that.
Well, that's what they say.
The court of public opinion has already ruled against you.
Yeah. So one of the things I've been doing, just trying to get out of here. Just trying to get out of here.
We're in a tailspin.
We're in a tailspin.
Guys,
Nope. So
I told you we shouldn't have gone on this hike in the first place, but here we are. You know? I don't want to do it either.
be gone, Gravy. Okay.
I'll go first.
Sounds like the worst person ever. Okay. Part of the boys' Christmas this year is we're kind of zhuzhing up their rooms. Just zhuzhing a little bit. They are into things that they didn't used to be into. For example, Asher has a whole wall of his room that's Taekwondo,
Sure.
dedicated to TKD. We're not there anymore.
I was about to say, I thought you were saying that was like he had added that. I was like, man, that feels like it's so. The thing that Asher does is he gets really into a thing,
Yes.
and then 2 years later he hangs a bunch of stuff on his wall about it.
All of his belts.
It's the cycle.
It's the cycle that we do. So probably in 2 more, it's going to be football.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
guitar.
Yeah. By that time, he's going to be in his crocheting era, and then so way down the road,
Doilies.
doilies and pot holders,
Afghans.
Afghans. Welcome. And when he'd welcome you to his room, he would open it and say, "Welcome. I call it Afghanistan." And then you go in, and then he just shows you all his Afghans.
Yes.
And he says, "Never mind the fact that there's only one sleeping bag in this room.
Oh, God. Okay. Anyway.
I crocheted it.
I crocheted.
It's extra warm."
It's super warm. Okay. So I've been doing some of that this morning, and I love
Crocheting?
No.
Oh.
Zhuzhing. I love doing that with and for the kids. It's so fun. And it's kind of like, although I will say it's kind of sad as you remove some of like the wall hangings and some of the, like you pack away some of the things that they don't do anymore.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, oh, the end of an era, but the beginning of a new one.
Yeah.
So, for example, like today, I had hung some LED, like those strip lights. Those are great.
Yeah.
They're great. And Harrison had requested some behind like his drum set, his drum kit.
Okay.
It looks great. Very cool.
Yeah. It's
Like a nightclub in there.
it's for all this primo drum content he's going to start posting in 24.
Posting on the YouTubes.
Posting on the YouTubes.
That's right.
Get in the algorithm, guys.
Risen it up with H's drums.
Algorithm.
That's what it's going to be called.
Risen it up with H's drums. 2, 3, 4.
Except drums is going to be with a Z.
Hey guys, welcome back to Risen Up with H's drums. My mom hung these lights. Aren't they rad? Who's ready to do it? Anyway, here's 7 Nation Army.
So amazing. So amazing. But I found some great like wall hangings, and they're not going to listen to this, but like I found some really great National Park like prints, that like retro prints that are really great that I think he'll love. I found a great movie poster for Threat Level Midnight.
Great.
Which I think he'll really enjoy. But it made me remember, like, what was your room like in high school? Because I was thinking about mine. First of all, mine was a disaster.
I know. I talked
So
about this
messy.
the other day as it pertains to you.
Oh, did you?
About
With
how
whom?
I do not recall.
Who are you talking about me with?
You clearly don't check my Tumblr.
I don't even
I've
know
just
what that
been
is.
posting about it.
Have you?
No, it's that Tumblr joke didn't really land with you. You don't know what Tumblr is.
I mean, I do, but I don't
Okay.
spend any time there. I can't be bothered.
Neither do I.
think
Anyways,
that's true.
God, it was comedy. It was a bit.
I don't think it's true.
Take 2. We were talking about the fact that like how I found it bizarre
Yeah.
that in all areas, like most areas of your life, you were very like you'll be very organized and fastidious and planned out, but your room was where all of those demons went to party. It's
Well,
like all
I'm
of
a pile person. Piles, not dirty.
man, what an insult to a person. Like, look at that pile person.
Pile
like,
person.
dude, that's okay. So anytime I'm like unshowered now, or ill-kempt, also now, I refer to myself as like a garbage person or a grease monster
Yeah.
or a trash person.
Yeah.
pile person from now on.
Put it in.
Because you can be a pile of trash. You can be a pile of grease. You can be a pile of garbage.
Yeah. Pile of lots of things.
You can be a pile of recycled cookie icing.
You can.
You could be a lot of things.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. But so I am a pile person.
I know.
I know where everything is. It's
in the
just
pi- it's in the
in the
piles.
piles. And the piles they're contained, but there are, like, for instance, right now around my home, so many book piles. I got
Yeah.
book piles by the bathtub. I got book piles in the office, on the kitchen table, the dining table,
Yeah.
everywhere.
See, I'm very disorganized in most areas in terms of like I'll be a pile person,
Okay.
except for in one area of my life, and it's this room that we're in.
Yeah, and
This
it's
is-
always very neat and tidy.
This is the room that I keep everything
Right.
in its place.
Yeah, I see that. Yes,
Yeah.
you do. And all of your records are very organized. all of your
Alphabetized.
music stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's where my priority is of like I want to do that.
Yeah.
I enjoy that, but organizing anywhere else is the worst.
And see, what's crazy is I enjoy organizing, and I'll go through like bouts of like, I gotta do every corner of this place or I'll go crazy. And so I do, but then ultimately I'll just devolve back into piles.
But then it's just piles. It winds up in piles.
It does.
The Ashley Ingalls story.
Yeah. Every time. Period.
My room in high school,
Uh-huh.
it had a mattress
Uh-huh.
on the floor.
Did it though? You know what? We have talked about this.
Mattress
before.
on the floor.
And that's it.
Desk in the corner.
Posters?
Yeah. I got later in high school, I got some movie posters. I had a Fight Club poster.
Yeah.
I had a Rage Against the Machine poster. I had a
Because you were tough.
but I also had a Frank Sinatra poster.
TUFF.
I had a Swingers with John Favreau and Vince
That you later
Vaughn.
took to college. We did talk
Yeah.
about this.
I had a big American flag with a peace sign on it.
I remember that.
Mattress on the floor, TV with the built-in VCR,
Yeah.
Monty Python and the Holy Grail in it.
Yeah.
All
On
year.
on repeat.
Literally fell asleep to that movie for every single
Oh,
night for an entire year.
yeah.
And
It's a
then-
comfort movie.
And then every single morning, my freshman year of college, I woke up to the song Rock and Roll McDonald's by Wesley Willis. And my roommates hated it.
I remember that.
Rock-
I remember that.
Rock and Roll McDonald's is, if you hadn't planned it, if you're just the innocent bystander that has to wake up to it, has to be the most infuriating song to wake up to ever.
It's so aggressive.
Did it for a whole year.
It's harsh.
It's awful.
Yeah, it is.
It's pretty great though.
I remember having, in addition to my piles, I was on the prom committee, which I know comes as no surprise, but so were you. So I don't want to hear it.
I'm
I'm just preempting.
I was about to say, I have never been preemptively reprimanded that aggressively and quickly,
well,
swiftly.
I know you, and
It's
I
pretty
know.
great.
And so we did my junior year. Our prom was Sun, Moon, and Stars. There's a big Sun, Moon, and Stars phase in the late 90s. Navy blue with gold glitter. And we had a bunch of the fabric left over. And I brought it home and I made some curtains out of it
Very cool. Now,
with some thumbtacks.
Now we've
and
hit a
they
place.
stayed up for the rest of my high school.
yes, I was on the prom committee
I was.
for the chicks,
Yeah.
but I didn't bring home fabric and
decor.
make curtains.
I did it.
Your prom that you were in charge of was Sun, Moon, and Stars.
Yeah.
The one I was in charge of was Ain't Nothing But a Gangster Party.
I remember that. There
And
was a lot of controversy.
And I got in trouble.
Yeah.
And they asked me, "Did you know this was a rap song, a rap hop lyric?
Yeah.
Is this a naughties? Are they doing gang?
Yeah.
Are they bebopping in their hydraulicus?
Yeah.
Are they showing up for some 40 ounces of alcohols?
Are these bananas?
Are their pants sagging?
Yeah.
Are they busting a sag below their butts?
And you said,
Did they have pagers for
I
drugs?"
had no idea.
I said, "I was just trying to do a guys and dolls thing.
Yeah.
They were gangsters."
And that's what you did. It was
And then I
great.
immediately just started singing "Luck Be a Lady Tonight," and I slowly exited the room doing
And that's where you got the Frank Sinatra poster. You stole decor as well.
I did. That was it. That was what it was.
We both are guilty of it.
Did you know that these boys were in an illegal street gang? Did you know that these were Crips and Bloods?
No, the Rat Pack.
The Rat Bananas.
Okay, I also had a huge bulletin board with lots of pictures, always.
Yeah.
Piles of books. I also think I hung up my playbills from musicals. That was a thing that I did.
Here's the thing I love
Yeah.
is when a story gets sadder with every single revelation.
I think it gets better.
And
I think there are
and that's
people
why
out
our
there-
vision boards are completely different.
That's why I'm anti you. Okay. One thing that we've been just kind of kicking down the road is slang through the ages.
It's true.
And I would like to revisit that today. So these slang terms come from each decade from the last 100 years. And this comes from howstuffworks.com.
Great. Ponder us is how stuff works.
I want to thank them for their service.
Yeah.
Thank them for it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to read a couple of these and then we're going to try to use them in a sentence.
Oh, that's great.
Okay?
Look at you creating interactive content.
I know, look at me.
You're doing it.
Okay, we're going to start in the 1920s.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
See?
Get that voice.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. The cat's pajamas. Use it in a sentence, please.
Well, I mean,
I put you on the spot.
it's time to go to bed. Who's sleepy? This feline? Well, put it in some cat's pajamas.
That's not the way we use it.
Just, Brandon, stop using the slang terms literally. Mr. Tibbs is tired.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to up the ante.
It's too cold. We're going to freeze to death. Kitty cat, take off those cat's pajamas
Okay.
and get in the sleeping bag.
Okay, I'm gonna challenge you to combine two in a sentence. The next
Okay.
one is gams.
Oh.
Combine gams with cat's pajamas.
Okay, so I'm walking down the street at the speakeasy. I duck into the...
That's the third one.
I walk down the street to the corner store. I decide to duck into the speakeasy. I see a lady whose gams go all the way up to her neck. She's long-legged, tall drink of water. Has got gams for days. And oh, baby, is she the cat's pajamas.
You did it. You got it. You got it.
Is your dad a veterinarian who also owns a mattress store? Because you're the cat's pajamas. Gams.
And you also use speakeasy, which is in here. Okay, some of the other ones are.
You're not chewing your food because it looks like you speak easy.
Also, too literal. Okay. Others are the real McCoy, Hotsy Totsy, and the bee's knees.
Yeah.
The bee's knees.
Bee's knees and cat's pajamas are about the same thing.
That's right.
But I'll tell you this: if you have the cat's pajamas and you're the bee's knees, you must be one hotsy totsy gam having gal.
Just cram them all in. I went on a date with Roger, and he's the bee's knees.
Is that a bustle you in, or do you just have a gigantic behind, gams?
What? Okay. Moving right along to the 1930s.
Hop in our time machine. Hop in the time machine.
Top in the bullfrog hot tub time machine.
Hop in the bullfrog hot tub time machine.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go with.
Now we're cooking with gas.
That's not on here, but it should be. Okay, I'll be a monkey's uncle
Uh-huh.
and skivvies.
Ah, wow.
I shouldn't have done it. I knew better.
So I tried to let a little wind. And I ended up messing my skivvies. I'll be a monkey's uncle.
You did it. Really good. Okay, the 1940s. What? Okay,
Not a great decade.
I mean, keeping up with the Joneses. Cool from the 40s.
Yeah.
Sitting in the hot seat
Yeah.
and smooch.
I'll tell you this right now.
He's going in.
I went over to the Jones house. And I noticed they had an air conditioner. Mighty cool in their house, but I'm over here sitting in the hot
Literal.
seat. What was the other one?
Smooch.
So I gave her a little smooch.
Okay.
That's it. Just simple. Sitting in the parlor, courting the Jones girl.
I can't keep up.
Her father came outside, said, "What are your intentions for my daughter?" Put me in the hot seat. I kept it cool.
You did it.
I kept it cool, Daddy-O.
Well, Daddy-O's next.
Yeah, I know. Listen, here's the thing.
This guy's ahead of his time.
I am ahead of all the times.
He's ahead of his time. He's in the 50s. Okay.
I'm the Marty McFly of slang. Just traveling through time.
Traveling through. Okay, hipster.
Yeah.
Daddy-o.
Ben calls me a hipster
Does
a lot.
he?
He calls me a hipster or a dirty hippie a bunch.
That's
Ben's 11.
sick burn, Ben.
Sick burn, daddy-o.
Okay, and Boo Boo comes from the 50s.
Okay. So,
Now we're in the 50s.
hey,
There.
hold on. Listen up. Listen up, daddy-o. I don't want any of you guys acting like you're these big-time Mr. Hipsters. What was the other one? I'm a tough kid. I come from a broken home. I'm a tough kid. I got my cigarette pack rolled up in my black white shirt. What was the other one? Hipster, daddy-o. And what? Soak 'em.
And Boo Boo.
Soak 'em, Crutchy. I made a boo-boo. Oh, no, you cross us? You're on our turf now, daddy-o. That's a boo-boo.
What is happening? The wheels are off the time machine.
What side of the tracks you think I'm from? The wrong one? The wrong one. You come over here with your driving your Mustangs and Madras.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, always Madras.
Always Madras.
That comes from the Outsiders.
Oh, okay. I'm not the kind of one that you bring home to mom.
Are you
I don't know.
Fat Albert now?
Hey, daddy-o, hipster daddy-o, boo-boo.
Okay, we'll stay there.
Careful, you just make a boo-boo in your skivvies. It's nasty when you feel the boo-boo running down your gams.
Oh, stop.
You get the boo-boo in your gams, it's hot-tatsy in the hot seat. And then you gotta change your pajamas, but you don't have any. You gotta get it from the kitty cat.
Welcome back to Fat Albert Does Slang Through the Edges.
I'm over down at the speakeasy, hanging out with all my gang, having a good old time. Go down to the drugstore for a lemon fizz.
Okay, quickly. Let's prove your son right. 1960s.
Okay.
Far Out.
Oh, man.
The Man.
Man.
The Man.
Listen up. I'm not going to spend my time working for the man. Man, I'm going to unplug and check out, man. Far out, man.
Far Out.
Kind of sound like Tommy Chong.
Yeah. And do you know what other one
man.
originated then?
What?
Bread for money.
Oh, dude, can I tell you something?
Whoa.
I've been trying to implement the use of bread for money lately. No lie.
Well?
I heard Michael Keaton do it on a podcast.
Yeah.
And he sounded so cool.
Oh, really?
He was talking about how he declined the third Batman movie.
Mm-hmm.
And the way he said it was so effortless. He goes, would I have liked the bread that I would have gotten for doing that? Absolutely. But I didn't want to do the role. I was like, man, you sound cool. But you're also Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
And I'm not.
He's got that going for him.
He's
But that
pretty-
originated in the 60s.
I kind of love it.
Yeah. Shocking.
You think I want to work all day, every day for the man just to make a little bread? No, man. Far out. Just that one was a standalone.
That's good. It stands alone. One sentence only. Okay, 70s. Got on your
I was that's
wide lapel.
I'm doing my disco neck.
Yeah. Okay, catch you on the flip side.
Oh yeah,
Get Down / Boogie
yeah.
and Pump Iron.
I'll tell you what.
This the 70s.
Welcome to the 70s. This is how we talked back then. Don't ask questions, okay?
It's Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
Zoinks!
Hold on.
Oh, Scoob! Yeah, Scoob, wizard. Zoinks, wizards.
Hold on. What were they?
Catch you on the flip
Catch
side.
you on the flip side, Scoob.
That's not very
That was
good.
pretty good, actually.
Catch you on the flip side, Scoob. Let's get down / boogie.
Wow. And now to the greatest decade of all, the 80s. Dweeb.
Uh-huh.
Gag Me with a Spoon.
Great.
And Yuppie.
Oh, so this guy calls me a yuppie. He comes in, he says, oh, look at that yuppie over there. And I was like, oh, what are you even wearing? Gag me with a spoon, you dweeb.
Really good.
Thanks.
It's great. Okay, 90s. Get Jiggy.
Okay.
Means to dance or flirt.
To get jiggy.
Yeah. Kind of like Riz.
Get rizzy with the jiggy.
Yeah. Okay, so get jiggy, fat, with a
PH fat.
PH,
Pretty hot and tempting.
and word.
Oh, man. I mean, I want so bad to be able to do a Will Smith impression for Get Jiggy, but I just don't have one.
Can't do it.
So I see this.
Have we run out of them?
Yes, it's so hard.
Run out. Okay, then we'll just list them. Also, homie and homeboy comes from that.
I still use homie.
Yeah, for sure. Harrison uses homie. I think it's coming back.
Well, I mean, 90s.
Everything old is new again.
90s.
Now we get into a place where early 2000s, I really checked out during this time, or the 2000s. I think it's because I was a young mom and it was consuming me.
Yeah.
So these are, I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, Barney bag is a gigantic purse.
Don't know it.
Newbie, we know that one.
Got it.
Peeps, people, we know that. Rinse for parents, we know that.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet, Beyond Cool, BFF. Guess I know all those.
Yeah, what?
It was just,
Way to tee that one up.
it was Barney bag that I didn't know. Did you know that?
No, never
I
heard
bet
it.
Paris Hilton came up with that. She was the queen of the 2000s.
But she didn't carry a big bag.
No, she carried a tiny bag.
Yeah.
She carried a thing with her dog in it.
Her dog. What was her dog's name?
I don't know.
Tinkerbell.
Oh, yeah.
That's pop culture trivia for you right there.
That's good. You're always good at that. Okay, real quick. 2010 slang terms. Chillax.
Chillax is great.
Bay.
It's called chillaxing.
Bay.
Bay.
Shook. Lit and fleek. And then 220.
Bay's got me shook. She's on fleek and I'm lit. It's like all just nonsense.
So, okay, but then here we are in the 2020 slaps.
Slaps.
Facts.
Facts.
Fire.
Fire.
Stan.
God, broccoli headed nonsense. Stan. Oh, being a fan, like an obsessive fan of something.
A combo of stalker and fan. I didn't know that one.
Yeah, well, it's based on the Eminem song Stan,
I didn't know that.
where the guy named Stan writes in the letters.
Didn't know. Okay.
Yeah.
Stan, combo of stalker and fan. You don't want to be called that.
No, unless your name's actually Stan.
Right.
In which case, that's fine.
It's appropriate.
That's fine. And also, funny fact: if you are actually named Stan, you are technically exempt from being arrested or charged for stalking anyone because it's your parents' fault.
Yeah, God-given name.
That's it. You got a license to stalk.
Loophole
In the stalking code. Looks like I'm headed out to Hollywood to meet some celebs.
I'll take my sleeping bag.
Take my sleep. Who's coming? Who's coming with me?
Okay, tea,
Spill the tea.
gossip, and then goat.
Okay.
Greatest of all time. Anyway, sorry if I put you on the spot there, but I do
I feel
think
like
that you did well.
I feel like it's easier
great.
to do. I feel like as time has gone on,
Yeah.
the affectation in the way we speak has become more homogenized and is less like
Yeah.
see?
Yeah.
Right? There's no identifiable 2000s
Yeah.
unless it's the dude from Korn going, that guy.
I think
That was a pretty good impression. Clearly not a Korn listener.
Whatever. Corn have a fat autumn. Remember we talked about that last year?
That's true.
Okay, there's not
You're
much.
not a member of the Cobb. That's what they call their fan.
they really?
No, but they really should.
They really should.
Welcome to the Korn Fan Cobb.
It's count.
I'm the treasurer of the local affiliate of the Korn Cobb.
I'm the colonel.
I'm the. That might be my favorite joke you've ever made on this
Really?
podcast.
Oh, that's sad.
No, well, that's sad. The Ashley Ingle story, but it's. I just think it was so fast.
Yeah.
Pretty great.
Well, I'll try.
Well, I'll tell you this: that corn joke popped off pretty quick.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
All right. Not much going on in the Nextdoor app. People have really been on their best behavior, and it's disappointing.
It's because they're trying to stay off the naughty list.
That's true.
Right now, and they know that Santa Claus be checking.
Sandy's checking it twice.
Dude, he's got it. He's got a whole department.
Yeah, he does.
Santa Claus has a whole department of elves that surf your socials just to make sure you're not an absolute dingus on the internet.
And most people are.
Yeah, so that's why coal prices are at an all-time high in 23.
It's true. So I expect things to pick up in the new year. That's my projection.
Yeah, because everyone's gonna come out of the holiday season where they're loving people and being sweet and kind, and they've got like a funny little nose on their Subaru, and they've got antlers coming out of the side of their windows like they came up with it. They're gonna, and then the new year's gonna hit, and their New Year's resolution's gonna be, I'm gonna get fit. I'm gonna be a positive influence on those around me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a good person.
Yeah.
And then January 4th is gonna hit.
And here I come with
It's donuts and it's go nuts.
Here I come with my anti-vision
Here I come,
board.
just sticking them on people's doors, Martin Luther style, letting you know
The Reformation is here.
the Reformation of hate. Here comes Brandon, reforming your positive vision for 24. I'm like the tooth fairy, but I'm the toot fairy. I'm only bringing stink to your Anyo. Your New Year's.
Your Anyo.
I'm starting
I'm bringing Banyo to your Anyo.
This is the Resolutionary War, and you're going down. You don't stand a chance against this vitriol, idiot. Get souped in the new year.
Really funny. Really funny. The anti-resolution. Revolutionary.
Colonizing your hopes and dreams.
Really funny to me. 'Cause people are so hopeful.
Man, what a bitter person. If I can't have it, can't no one have it.
Wow. Okay.
Man, you thought it was a unicorn. I just jammed a spike in this pony's head. You're welcome.
What? How's your algorithm? Good luck editing now.
I've been sending you stuff as I go because I forget.
Yes.
There's that guy,
Which I appreciate.
the guy like named Dan something or other that Michael Trepanier sends me, and he does like the funny British people doing like modern slang.
I haven't seen that
I sent
yet.
you that today.
Okay. I haven't been on there today.
Can I tell you something that I've been getting a ton of memes of? Macho Man Randy Savage.
That's a good place to be.
Ooh, yeah.
How's he doing?
He's dead.
That's what I thought.
Why'd you ask?
I don't know. I just thought, wait, am I mistaken?
I mean, he
passed.
Yeah, he did.
When?
It's been years now.
Okay. We're keeping his memory alive.
That's good. How's your algorithm?
Sorry. I genuinely thought I was mistaken in that, but I was not.
I just got over it. Thanks for dredging that back up.
You said it. Okay. I don't really have anything super exciting. I have lots of holiday cocktail recipes. And what I appreciate right now, speaking of slang, is the term viral. Everything is viral online.
Except this podcast.
Except this podcast.
Thanks, guys.
We're still holding out hope.
Still holding out hope that one of us will fart and it'll go all over the vine or whatever.
That's go all over the vine.
Still hoping that the Tiggy Talk picks up on how great we are.
Guys, follow us on the socials except TikTok because I can't with it.
Can I tell you something?
We're at CHWH Pod.
I'm not upset that you don't do the TikTok because I don't think that I could do it either. I can't do the TikTok.
I mean, the thing is you can link them. I don't know what it is about TikTok that just intimidates me.
It's because you've aged out of it.
It just feels like you expose yourself to a lot more scrutiny out there.
Well, here's the thing.
It's aggressive.
I don't need a bunch of people
No.
body shaming me on TikTok.
I know.
I'm a beautiful, strong, independent man, and I don't need
That's
you.
why I don't post on
I don't
TikTok.
need you getting your Apple Pencil and circling my folds,
Yeah.
throwing paint onto my love handles.
Because that's a thing that happens out there.
It happened. TikTok is a body shaming paradise.
Yeah. I don't need it.
Hey, I don't know that because I'm not on TikTok.
I don't know that, but we like to spread rumors and lies here.
All I'm saying is just don't body shame me, guys.
No, but do follow us on the other
Okay,
socials.
I thought you were going to say no, but do body shame him, guys, because that's your anti-vision board.
I'll show you. Okay, guys, I got a confirmation that the Crindy's Picklin shirts have shipped. So if you ordered one, they're on their way. Expect them soon. Is that your stomach?
That's my stomach.
It's almost time to call it a day, guys. But I want to let you know to stay tuned for more designs.
Yeah.
Our talented friend and field producer,
It's
Jonathan,
great.
has been busily cooking up some amazing new designs.
Nothing makes me happier. And
know.
then when I just randomly get one,
Yeah. And you're like, did I say that?
dude, you're not joking.
the internet?
I have to literally go back in my brain. And I'll tell you one that I wouldn't be surprised if it showed up because apparently it resonated with people. I had numerous people yesterday mention Nicodemus, the support turkey.
People love Nicodemus.
Something about him.
The emotional support turkey.
I don't know. It's maybe he's the viral moment.
Well,
Maybe Nicodemus, the emotional support turkey's our ticket out of this dump. maybe he's our ticket back to the other side of the tracks.
come on, Nicodemus, get us there. Okay, guys, if you're wondering,
You look lousy. You look lousy over here. This is a crummy loser, man. I'm going to make it out of this one-horse town.
what?
I'm going to get out of here.
Where are we now?
I'm going to college.
Where are we in time, Fat Albert? Okay, there's a title. Where are we in time, Fat Albert?
Totally.
I'm going to make something out of myself. I don't care what anybody here says.
Okay, we got to wrap this up. Guys, if you're wondering what
You
to
bunch of no good, dirty, rotten rats.
if you're wondering what to get us for Christmas,
Come
guys,
on, Nicodemus. We're out of here. Hey, Nicodemus. I need some emotional support. I'm feeling down in the dumps.
we're about to run out of time, Brandon. Okay, get us ratings and reviews, guys. They're free. They help us, and they keep giving all year long. Okay, what you been watching, reading, or listening to? We have like no time.
The Santa Claus's Fat Albert marathons, after school specials. I watched Elf.
Yeah.
Elf the other night.
Nice.
Ate chicken wings and watched Elf.
Oh, that's a good night.
Yeah.
Recipe for a good night. Also, Christmas movies. We pulled out the big guns with Christmas Vacation, Home Alone, and Christmas Story 1, which feels soon to me.
Yeah, pretty soon. Bobby Flay Holiday Throwdown's back. So I've been watching them do that. That's great.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm going to add that to my
Selena
list.
Gomez has a show on HBO Max where she brings in chefs and they Zoom teach her how to cook things. It's actually pretty great. I would recommend it. It's called Selena Plus Chef.
Okay. I'll give that one a shot
Yeah.
too. Okay. Guys, we're deep into season 2 of Yellowstone. They are so mean. In the last episode we watched, one of the characters stabbed her brother in the leg with a fork under the table.
Don't get any ideas, please.
I never did that.
Don't
And
get any ideas, please.
I did break a hairbrush over your head one time.
You did.
We'll have
And
to
that's
tell that
teased.
story.
Speaking of, dude, double meaning, teasing that one for
Teasing it
next
up.
week.
But that's basically
You
it.
teased it straight through my skull.
Okay, guys, Gilded Age. I keep talking about it. So good on HBO Max. I did watch another religious cult thing. I tried anyway.
Mama God
on
thing?
Yes.
Yeah. We'll
It
have
was
to talk about that.
awful.
I still haven't seen it.
Oh my gosh. I can't stay with it.
Yeah.
I do want to know how they mummified her body.
And,
Teaser.
and stick around.
Stick around, guys. I've been listening to Scamfluencers.
Uh-huh.
It's great. It's a fun podcast series. Anyway, what's your warm heart?
It's going to be the same as last week's because I actually had some really great conversations with friends, a wonderful hang with Grady and Cody. So that's mine for this week. What's yours?
Mine's spending time with Jeff's extended family. So good to see him. So good to meet the little girls. Rare that we're all together.
Yeah, they were all together baking cookies. Jeff, you make these cookies.
For the dog to eat.
Yeah, then there it is. All right, guys, thanks for listening to Cold Hands, Warm Hearts. Come back next week when we talk about how Ashley broke a hairbrush over my head and they mummified a lady. Bye.